Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video for my little scrapbook store. I'm using the Photo Play Color Play collection called the Daily Grind, and it is a coffee themed collection. I was super excited when Michelle told me that she was getting this in the store and immediately asked her to send it to me. The papers in this collection are super high quality. They're really smooth texture and the colors on them are very vibrant. And that's the new Color Play distributed by Photo Play. That's what they're focusing on. So I'm showing you the papers that I pulled out from the collection. I'm going to first start with two pieces of cardstock, and I'm using the teal color and the royal blue from this collection, and I'm just going to mat that teal color cardstock on the royal blue cardstock just to give it a matte behind it. And then I knew that I wanted to use this piece of paper with all of the different coffee mugs and coffee cups on it. And I am going through the die cuts right now and picking out the ones that I think will work with this layout, which is what I do almost every single time I create a layout. So I'm not overwhelmed with all of them. So I just pull out the ones that I think will work and then move on from that. Now, I don't necessarily always use all of the ones I pull, but I just kind of pull out the ones that I think I want to use. So here's the photo that I'm using, and it's just a picture of me in the morning with my robe on and my coffee mug, and it says, "Be who you are." And I put it in black and white just because I wanted the vibrant colors of the papers to stand out. And I'm going to mat the photo on the back side of that coffee cup paper, which is a red paper with white polka dots, just to add some of that red color into the layout. And I also knew that I wanted to add this extra sheet of paper, which is the front of the collection. When you get a collection pack, excuse me, Color Play prints like an extra piece of pattern paper on the back side of that, which I think is awesome, because usually I just throw that piece away because it's just shows what's in the collection, but this one has an actual pattern on the back of it, which is nice. So I cut a banner out of that piece of paper, and I have it like this for a while, but I'm going to end up switching it around in just a minute. And then I took one of the pattern pieces of paper with the diagonal stripe, and I cut a thin layer or a thin strip of that to go behind the coffee cup paper. And now I'm using the ephemera and kind of just trying to figure out where I want some pieces. Now, I knew that I wanted to use this tag. It has a coffee pot pouring coffee into a coffee, and it says, "Hello darkness, my old friend," which I thought was really, really cute. But it's the same color as the cardstock that I'm using for the background. So I felt like it was going to kind of blend in, and in just a minute you'll see what I do to kind of make it stand out just a little bit, so you can see it a little bit better, because I'm definitely going to use that because I really, really like that tag. So now you can see that I flipped that layer with the banner or the fishtail banner around. I like that much better. I felt like it wasn't working the other way, and this way I really like the layer kind of behind the photo. And so now I'm just kind of trying to figure out what to do with this tag. I want to use it, but what do I do? Because it's just going to blend in. So I'm going to pull out a distress ink, just a regular distress ink, and I think it was walnut. It's a dark brown. And I grabbed one of my blending tools and just distressed it kind of around the edge. So it just gives it a little bit of darkness around it, so it kind of stands off of the page, which is okay because this collection also has lots of browns in it, so I felt like that worked. So now it doesn't look like it's just a piece on the cardstock. It actually looks like it's a tag. I'm also going to go ahead and start adhering all of these pieces and layers down, so I don't move something and get it in the wrong place, which happens quite often. So that is what I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to grab some red and white twine, which is actually I bought for Christmas stuff a couple years ago. I only use it here and there because I don't use red that often, but I like to pull it out and make a little tiny bow to go on the tag, which I think is super cute. So now I'm putting some pop dots on the back of that coffee mug, just to make it stand off the page just a little, because I felt like it was kind of blending in if it didn't have the pop dots on it. So I wanted to make sure that it stood off the page and it didn't just blend in the background. I also have a little banner that's going to go over top of the coffee, and it has the fishtail banner only on one side, which is good for me if you're putting it on the edge of a paper, but I'm putting it on top of the coffee cup, so I go ahead and cut a fishtail banner on the opposite side as well, just so it all matches and it's cohesive. I also used a fishtail banner at the top, and it says "Stay Grounded." And now I'm going to cut that excess flower off of the side. I like doing that with flower, like bouquet flowers. I think it looks really pretty when you have it in the corner. So I think now is when I'm looking for the red and white twine. At first I thought that I had it on my desk, but I had to go in one of the drawers and find it. So it's pretty easy to tie a little bow. You just tie a bow and then you pull the tails and pull the bow part until you get it to the size you like. And the tails were just a little too long, so I'm going to go ahead and trim them down just a little bit. It's just a little tiny bow. It's not big, it's really small, but it also brings in another pop of that red, and it's not going to get lost on all of that teal and aqua color. So this collection is going to be for sale on Wednesday at My Little Scrapbook Store's live sale on Facebook. So make sure that you head over there and like the Facebook page so you will get notified when she goes live on Wednesday. I will have her Facebook group and Facebook page linked below in the description. So just open up that description and you can go ahead and like that page, and then you'll be able to join in on the live party, which is super fun. It's always fun watching and just joining in on the live sale. So now I'm doing some journaling lines down here at the bottom. I'm trying to remember to put the date or the year or a little bit of journaling on my layouts. So that's what I used. I also used my Catherine Pooler stamp block that I got in my design team package from My Little Scrapbook Store, and I love it. It's really, really a great stamp block. I like the round and it fits in your hand really nicely. So I also have a little coffee cup from a new Catherine Pooler stamp set, and I'm going to use that down there. And then the journaling is going to say, I love coffee. I also love picking my coffee mug in the morning, and then 2018. And that is going to be my layout for today, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to spread love and be kind. Have an amazing day. Bye.